In 2018, we reported how the South Indian state of Kerala beat back the deadly Nipah virus. Local filmmakers and musicians even made a celebratory music video about it. 3 years later, the state is faced with yet a new case of Nipah, its third outbreak since 2018, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. Kerala, known for its palm-lined beaches on the Arabian Sea, is still reeling after a caseload of 4 million COVID infections since the pandemic began. The Nipah virus is making news again after tragic reports that a 12-year-old boy died of the disease on September 5, in Kerala's Kozhikode district. He had been admitted to a private hospital after running a high fever and showing symptoms of encephalitis, swelling of the brain. While figuring out how to prevent and treat the Nipah virus is very much a work in progress, there have been advances. Nonetheless, Nipah remains a concern, not just in India but for the entire planet. The World Health Organization classifies it as a virus of concern for future epidemics because each year it spills over from its animal reservoir into humans, says Dr. Stephen Luby, professor of infectious disease at Stanford University. And when humans are infected, it can be transmitted from person to person. But the virus is not as transmissible as some other viruses. There are occasional Nipah superspreaders who infect a lot of people, says Luby, but the average transmission rate is less than 1 person per infection. However, each time a person is infected, the virus is in an environment that selects for human adaptation and transmissibility. The risk is that a new strain that is more efficiently transmitted person to person could generate a devastating outbreak. Indeed, since 70% of people who are infected with Nipah virus die, such a strain could represent the worst pandemic humanity has ever faced. That's why, he says, it's important to continue to invest in strategies to reduce the risk of spillover and to develop countermeasures across a range of higher. They identified and isolated 251 people, including 30 close family members. 11 samples from those in close contact with the boy were sent for testing, and on August 8, they were negative.